Hey guys, it's Bex. Welcome to another video. We're going to be doing a video I haven't done in like 3 months and I miss it, so I figured we'd bring it back. It's a tried and true way to pick my TBR. It's so fun. We're going to be doing the TBR jar. If you guys saw my last couple TBR videos, or really my last one because I did not make one on YouTube for the month of October, I did kind of just a mental pick my own TBR and we still didn't do that good with it. So you know what? I am determined to turn it around and have a good TBR month with the books that we pick. And then the last time I did a video of my TBR on here, I did the random number generator. So yeah, it's been a bit. We're bringing it back. Without further ado, grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's get to picking my TBR. I think to switch it up a little bit, we are going to be, sorry, I'm sick. So if I keep having to clear my throat, sorry. I think we're gonna do 7 books because I don't know, I just have a good feeling about the month of November. We're still in our fall reads era and I'm gonna try to get a lot of fall books read that I haven't yet. And to help us out with that, I did a similar thing in summer. I made pink prompts, and if you can see, I have this like orange dotted paper in here, and I think I have 5. They're prompts just like the other ones, but I have to choose a book off of my fall TBR. So hopefully I remember what's on there mentally. Otherwise, I have a list I can go grab. But some are on my Kindle. I have a decent amount on my physical TBR card. First prompt, let's choose. I'm not looking. Not a fall one, that's okay. So we have regular prompt, book that matches my outfit. I've got this one before and I was wearing the most boring outfit ever, and guess what? I'm just a boring dresser, okay? I was honestly gonna put a little jacket on because I am cold, but I didn't. I forgot. So literally I'm wearing light blue jeans and a dark blue long sleeve t-shirt. So I guess blue will match, so not too hard. Also, like, I am still gonna try to pick books that are on my fall TBR because that's just what I'm in the mood to read right now, but I can pick any book because it's not an orange prompt. So blue, dark blue. Just looking, it looks like I probably have a couple. Let me grab a couple that I think match this prompt. Okay, I grabbed like 5. Bring Me Your Midnight by Rachel Griffin. I would say matches pretty good, especially because this is more of like a darker blue, especially down here. And it also has like a lighter-ish whitish color like my jeans. And this is a fall book, so that's an option. We have a thriller, The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. Pretty good. We have this one, which is honestly kind of a stretch. I feel like Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. We'll see. The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I feel like this is more like a tealish color, but then this color right here matches pretty good. It's chunky. And lastly, I picked this one, but I think this one is more of a stretch because it has a lot more color on the cover. I don't know, but this edition is so pretty and this book has been intriguing me lately. But I think based on these, I honestly think the first 2 match the best, which is these, The Woman in Cabin 10 and Bring Me Your Midnight. Part of me is picking this one because I want to read it more. It's a fall book, and that is going to be Bring Me Your Midnight by Rachel Griffin. This is about witches. By the time I read it, it'll obviously be past Halloween, but still fall time. I'm just gonna read like the first half of this summary on here because it's really long. Her life has been planned out since the moment she was born. She is to marry the governor's son Landon and secure an unprecedented alliance between the witches of her island home and the mainlanders who see her very existence as a threat. Tana's coven has appeased those who fear their power for years by releasing most of their magic into the ocean during the full moon. But when Tana misses the midnight ritual, a fatal mistake, there's no one she can turn to for help until she meets Wolf. Fast forward, as the sea grows more violent, her coven loses control of the currents, a danger that could destroy the alliance as well as her island. Tana will have to choose between love and duty, between loyalty to her people and loyalty to her heart. It says it's a lush romantic fantasy about forbidden love, the choices we make, and the pull between duty and desire. It's got this cool map in it. So yeah, I've been wanting to read this for so long. It was on my last year's fall TBR. I didn't get to it. It's a standalone fantasy. I've heard good things about this author. She also wrote The Nature of Witches. This is gonna be the first book we put on our fall TBR. Okay, now I have to put all these books back. This is the worst part. All right, so far off to a good start. We got a fall book, second prompt, another red one. That's okay. A book with red on the cover. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have a couple that probably have read Story Life of A.J. Fickery. Lightlark, there's like a flower. Arch Enemies looks like it would. Vicious, obviously. ACOTAR. I just don't know if I want to start that right now, but I think I have an easy answer. That is Vicious by V.E. Schwab. Fits the prompt extremely well. I have yet to read a V.E. Schwab book. I have Invisible Life of Ida LaRue right there. Haven't read it yet. This is a short summary, so I'll read it to you guys. Victor and Eli started out as college roommates, brilliant, arrogant, lonely boys who recognized the same sharpness and ambition in each other. In their senior year, a shared research interest in adrenaline, near-death experiences, and seemingly supernatural events reveals an intriguing possibility that under the right conditions, someone could develop extraordinary abilities. But when their thesis moves from the academic to the experimental, things go horribly wrong. And this is either a duology or a trilogy or soon to be a trilogy. For some reason, I want to say I think I heard something about a third book, so I could be wrong on that. I've heard good things. I've also heard it's kind of like dark and maybe not the best if you are a Christian, but I'm still gonna give it a try and see if I like it because I've also heard that it's good. So, you know, we'll see. Ooh, we got an orange one. Ooh, I can read it through it. Free pick. Sweet. That is always a good one. So again, free pick, but it has to be off my fall TBR, and I'm not mad about that. To give you guys a little bit of an overview of the books left that I have on my fall TBR. No, 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 no. Sorcerer of Thorns, The Grandest Game. What else? Kingdom of the Wicked, and Cursed. Let me look at my Kindle books. I know I have just one book that I'm like 98% sure that I'm gonna read in November because I just finished the previous book, and that is the third book in the Truly Devious series, The Hand on the Wall. I have that one on Kindle. I have One Dark Window duology. I need to read that so bad. I have The Naturals. Is that it? Oh, What Lies in the Woods. That one's on there too. That one would be kind of a good little change of pace because I don't really have like any thrillers on my fall TBR. So, oh gosh, I'm between What Lies in the Woods and One Dark Window. I think I'm gonna go with One Dark Window, which is right here, and I just think this one very much so gives fall vibes, maybe more than like any of the other ones that I have. So I feel like I have to read it in the fall, and if I don't read it this year, I'm just gonna have to wait 11 months. So I think that's what we're gonna go with. That is the third. We're on to the fourth. We still have a couple left. This is so exciting. All right. Oh my gosh. Another one. What does it say? Goodreads highest rated. Ooh, yay, I was excited for this one. I will have to pause this video real quick. I film on my phone. I always say this, so I'm gonna go on my phone, screen record my Goodreads. I have all the books in my fall TBR on a shelf of their own, and with the books we have left, we're gonna pick the highest rated one out of all of them. Okay, I will put the screen recording up on the screen right now. So the first, what was the first highest? Vicious was up there. Two Twisted Crowns, which is the second book in the duology that I just put on here, the One Dark Window, whatever it's called, duology. And I was trying to decide whether to do Two Twisted Crowns or to do the next book in the Truly Devious series, The Hand on the Wall. However, that one was like fourth because all the other books I already have on my TBR. But because I already have One Dark Window, I think it would be pretty feasible for me to go ahead and just finish the duology, and then I'm just done with it. So with that being said, we're going to add the second book in the, what's it called? The Shepherd King duology. Two Twisted Crowns to the TBR. So we have both books on there. That's fun. All right, this is the fifth one. I was kind of looking. I don't know why I was doing that. Is that just one? Okay. A book by a male author. Literally, my voice keeps going out. I feel like I maybe have more books by female authors, but I bet I have some by male authors.
Start from No. Pierce Brown, Morning Star. I need to read that. Hi, Sammy. No. This one's by a male and female author. No. Oh my gosh. Literally, these are all by female authors except for Morning Star. Literally not.
That is hilarious. Okay. Well, I guess that means that we are adding Morning Star to the list, which I'm not mad at, but I also am scared. I know it's going to be an emotional roller coaster reading this, and it's going to take some brain power and concentration, but that is okay. It's on my 24 books I want to read in 2024 list. It's on my end of year TBR that I just made, so it needs to be done. This is the third book in the Red Rising trilogy. Honestly, should I only do 6 books now? Because that book's gonna take me a while to read. However, all the other ones are not super long. We'll see how I feel after this one, because this is the 6th one. A book under 300 pages. Okay, we might be able to... We might be able to still do 7. Already I know that The Storied Life of AJ Fikry is This Is How You Lose the Time War. Is this book? I really hope this book is, but I doubt it. No, dang it, not even that close. It's like 350. I have a couple more in the back that I think are like The Wedding Witch by Erin Sterling. Yeah, it's like 275. Or Spectacular by Stephanie Garber. It's a novella, so it's like 200 pages. But it's a holiday novella, and even though I just got it and I'm so excited to read it because it just came out, I think I'm gonna wait for both of these actually to read them in like December. I originally thought for some reason this one was, because it's about a witch, was like more of a Halloween, but it's really takes place around Christmas time. It could really be read both times, but I think I want to save it, so we're not gonna go with those. This one's a newer buy for me. I've had this one longer, and this one is also on my 24 books in 2024 that I want to read, so I think we decided we're gonna go with The Storied Life of AJ Fikry by Gabrielle Zevin. I'll read you guys what it says. Funny, tender, and moving, The Storied Life of AJ Fikry reminds us all exactly why we read and why we love. AJ Fikry's life is not at all what he expected it to be. He lives alone, his bookstore is experiencing the worst sales in its history, and now his prized possession, a rare collection of Poe poems, has been stolen. But when a mysterious package appears at the bookstore, its unexpected arrival gives Fikry the chance to make his life over and see everything anew. Okay, because most of these are kind of short-ish, I honestly don't know how long the Shepherd King duology is, but we're just gonna do a 7th one because we said we were, and because I'm feeling ambitious. Ooh, it's thicker. Yep, it's a fall one. Book with leaves on the cover. I don't think I have a lot, but I think I have a couple. I think this one does. Yes, it's kind of hard to see, but there are roses. You can see it more on the back. It's on the front too right here, but there is a leaf on the rose bush. So we're just gonna make this fast because I really want to read this, and we're gonna go with this one for our last book. It says, all sorcerers are evil. Elizabeth has known that as long as she has known anything. Raised as a foundling in one of Ostermere's great libraries, Elizabeth has grown up among magical grimoires that rattle beneath the iron chains, capable of transforming into grotesque monsters. When an act of sabotage releases the library's most dangerous grimoire, Elizabeth is accused of treason. With no one to turn to but her sworn enemy, the sorcerer Nathaniel Thorne, and his mysterious servant, she finds herself entangled in a centuries-old conspiracy. Not only could the great libraries go up in flames, but the world along with them. So that sounds really fun for fall especially. Overall, I'm happy with this TBR. The only book I really wish was on here, Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. Maybe December will be the month. I need to read that so bad. As a recap, the books on my November TBR, I have 2 books on my Kindle, the Shepherd King duology, so that is One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillig, Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson, The Storied Life of AJ Fikry by Gabrielle Zevin, Morning Star by Pierce Brown, Vicious by V.E. Schwab, and Bring Me Your Midnight by Rachel Griffin. That is it for today's video. Let me know if you've read any of these books, what your thoughts were. Like always, what is on your November TBR? I'm pretty happy because all of them, except for 3, were books on my fall TBR, so we hopefully will get a lot of those read. And we also have a couple that are on my 24 books in 2024 that I want to read by the end of the year. So overall, I am happy, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye!